The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment, heard on the official website of HEW Entertainment. It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Woo!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Now streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now.
Cut. You guys, I need more attitude, more feeling. You gotta make them feel. Alright, cut!
Hey wrestling fans listening to us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/HEW Entertainment, we invite you to join the conversation on our Facebook page, as well check out some news archives and video archives on our Facebook page where it's all happening. You can follow the show on Twitter at HEW Entertainment Jonathan Clarke 1, and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel of the show at youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22, where you'll find tons of video archives. This video archive about Hulk Hogan becoming the general manager of TNA Wrestling joins our written column about Hulk Hogan being the general manager of TNA. I'm going to emphasize on a lot of crucial issues about Hulk Hogan being the general manager of TNA, how TNA Wrestling is going to benefit from Hulk Hogan being the general manager, how they're going to receive a lot of negativity from Hulk Hogan being the general manager of TNA. I think this is fun. It gives wrestling fans something to look forward to every week now on TNA on Thursday nights, because this is a very different role for Hulk Hogan. Never before in over 25 years that Hulk Hogan's career has spanned and gone on for, can I remember seeing Hulk Hogan in a position of power like this. I never could remember seeing him in a position of power in the WWE. I never could remember seeing him in a position of power in WCW. When he was the leader of the New World Order, he had a lot of power, and they tried to take over Nitro, but they were unsuccessful in doing so, and that was the only time I could remember Hulk Hogan trying to obtain power from any wrestling organization, mainly because he was always the champion, or he was always in a main event angle. No matter if he was the champion or not, Hulk Hogan's name was a name you knew about. If you were a wrestling fan or you weren't, you knew who Hulk Hogan was. And you've known Hulk Hogan as a lot of things over the last 25 years, and now wrestling fans know him as simply Hulk Hogan, TNA General Manager. TNA Wrestling is going to receive a lot of criticism over the fact that Hulk Hogan is the General Manager for the time being. We have seen Steve Borden, a.k.a. Sting, be the General Manager of TNA Wrestling, and we have seen a lot of positions of power be a revolving door in TNA Wrestling. Mick Foley, Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, they've all had positions of power, and now Hulk Hogan is the latest man to have that power bestowed on him in TNA Wrestling. How are TNA Wrestling going to benefit from this? Definitely the ratings are going to bump up from Hulk Hogan being the general manager. If you were a fan of Hulk Hogan back in the 80s and early 90s, you are a fan of Hulk Hogan now. Hulk Hogan has a lot of diehard fans out there. People are going to be watching this because it's a very different role, especially for the diehard fans of Hulk Hogan, to see Hulk Hogan in. They're going to be wondering who he's going to be feuding with. They have some hope still within their heart that Hulk Hogan is going to compete again. But because of that back injury that's been well documented by a lot of professional wrestling radio show hosts and columnists and wrestling fans, news programs, media, what have you, the back injury is preventing Hulk Hogan from wrestling against Sting and giving us this Hogan-Sting match that everyone's been hoping on over the last number of years. It's not going to happen because of this back injury. Very few wrestlers have been fortunate enough to rebound off of a back injury. Unfortunately, Hulk Hogan is not one of those who were fortunate enough to recover off of a back injury sooner than some people have been fortunate enough to do so. A back injury is one of the more difficult injuries to come back off of, and the back injury is definitely prohibiting Hulk Hogan from wrestling. I believe that if Hulk Hogan were wrestling full-time, we would see him as a 2- or 3-time TNA champion by now. He's got Eric Bischoff there. It seems that Hulk Hogan wants to wrestle. He's been involved in a lot of angles in TNA wrestling. He's been involved in angles with everyone from Sting to Kurt Angle. I would love to see Hulk Hogan wrestle Sting, and if not Sting, Kurt Angle, in a match with the TNA Championship. But it's going to be a while before we see something like that. I believe we will see Hulk Hogan wrestle before his wrestling career comes to an end in its entirety. I think Hulk Hogan still has one more match left in him. In 2005, Hulk Hogan had one match left in him. In 2006, he had one match left in him. And for TNA Wrestling, I think Hulk Hogan has not one, but a couple of matches left in him. I think that all the angles we have seen Hulk Hogan be involved in TNA Wrestling have been interesting. Some have received a great deal of criticism. And this general manager role that Hulk Hogan has is definitely going to have criticism bestowed on it. Radio show hosts and columnists are going to be talking about it for years to come. It's going to be an archive on TNA Wrestling's website that's going to be looked back at in the form of written columns and videos. It's going to be a moment in TNA Wrestling that's going to be reflected back on for years to come. How Hulk Hogan will play a role in TNA pay-per-view offerings still remains to be seen. It's only been a couple